On that note, we're still part of this ecosystem, this business ecosystem, and we're seeing, the businesses around us, some of them fire a lot of employees, some of them close their branches, which is very, very unfortunate. And it's even sad to see. What from your experience, of seeing COVID time, of seeing all the difficulties, we've been going through then and now, can advise to other business owners, saying them, you have to do this right now, or else you won't come good from this crisis.
Well, if you look at this crisis has one very positive impact on the entire workforce out here on a business cycle perspective. Yes, you will see a lot of people being asked to leave, but mind it, those won't be the best staff of any company. Every company actually will keep and retain their best staff and actually shed off their fat. This will actually lead to a standard increase. The benchmark of Dubai skill set is going to increase. And that is actually going to help the businesses to fight this situation in a much better way. Mind it, every business owner knows very well that whoever is being let go at this particular time is not the best asset to keep. So those people are definitely going. And the new bloodstream will come in afterwards. But in the mid of those two timing, you will see the current skill set of Dubai raising the bar to a level that very soon we will see that the people who are not performing or the people who are performing at a 60, 70 level will actually perform at 80, 90% level. And that is going to make the real change in Dubai market.
Yeah, and on that point, I want to take you as well as business ecosystem, but back again to real estate maybe, because a lot of people have been saying that Dubai has gotten too expensive, especially regarding real estate, especially regarding specific neighborhoods. Let's say, for example, 1 million dirham for a one bedroom in JVC. Everyone said that it doesn't need to be that way, and we're seeing it all over JVC, for example, or for other communities. And people have been saying a lot that Dubai has become too expensive. Do you think that this crisis will bring Dubai to the right levels of buying prices for real estate, or it will actually just be a small holdback and it will come back to those levels after that?
Has Dubai become too expensive? It's a very metaphoric question. If you look at it, I don't think Dubai has become very expensive because the Dubai gives the facilities to everyone. That's why till today we see people living in a literal war zone. We see missiles being intercepted every day. We hear them. We live, we work, and we flourish. So Dubai hasn't become really very expensive. But yes, we have seen Dubai real estate market prices going up and certain people taking advantage of that. So we have seen certain sellers have actually gone on an unexpected, unreasonable expectation level. Now, when that unreasonable expectation level shatters, the real value doesn't disappear. So that's where the main sweetener comes into the market. That yes, the price will little will drop, but it will come to a sustainable level where the construction costs could be justified, where the land costs could be justified, and you'll be surprised the construction costs have gone up after this crisis. It hasn't gone down. And it would take mere 6 to 8 months to actually that construction costs come back to normality. So until then, you're not seeing any new projects coming up. And until then, the price correction will happen to a realistic level. Because if you want to construct today, you're going to pay bare minimum 20 to 25% more as compared to February.
And the question is, will someone pay that? If someone will pay higher prices now for real estate as compared to, let's say, last year or 2 years?
You need to give an extra edge of value out there. People are ready to pay. But again, would you be able to give that kind of an extra edge value in an area like JVC? Or would you rather give an extra edge in an area like Palm Jumeirah? So people would be ready to pay for that value in a place like Palm Jumeirah as compared to the rest of the economical affordable areas. And that's where you will see the change coming in.
And when you're talking about this uplift of 6 to 8 months, this time of it, it's also the summer, which is bringing me to another thing, because maybe after COVID, people who have been, coming back to actual, winter in Dubai where temperatures are good and people are here and they are coming and they are trading. But we are coming out now to summer, which is time that anyways, most of people are out of Dubai, or a lot of people are, a lot of expats are coming back to their home countries for these couple of months of summer. I like the summer here, but you like the summer here? By the way?
No, nobody likes the summer here.
I like it.
You.
I'm the only one, probably.
Yeah.
But anyways, so will it? How will it differ? When we are trying to overcome a crisis, and it's summer, and it's also a low time in Dubai. What will we do to the market here?
2026 summer would be very different. You have to understand, our normal summer is we all travel. But this 2026 summer, the travel depends on the ticket price. Do you know the ticket price is 3,500 today to India?
Wow.
Yeah, and that used to be 1,800. So here is the point. People need to choose to save over luxury. And I think people will choose saving. So there will be people living back here. There will be people traveling, no doubt about that. There will be people looking at going out of summer, but there will be a huge chunk of population who will be staying back in Dubai merely because of the travel costs. And the best part is, the entire hospitality industry of Dubai has actually reduced their prices. The main market they are targeting is the domestic market. Domestic market was not able to afford the ultra luxury of Dubai hospitality segment. They will actually pound on them in this summer, and they will enjoy the luxury they have always been waiting for. When you have that kind of an opportunity, do you really think you will look for an option outside, or you will actually enjoy with your family here?
Yeah, and we're seeing staycations even right now going on, in unbelievable prices. We're seeing the best hotels in Palm Jumeirah goes for 25% of what they've been to, 3 months ago. What we will do to the short-term, the short-term investment that a lot of people have here, Airbnb and all of that?
The short-term holiday home Airbnb market is taking a different turn. You look at COVID, at that time, the short-term industry out there became the safe house for people who were suffering from COVID. Whereas if you look at today's market, people are not ready to take a long-term rental commitment. And that is where the short-term demand is actually coming in. People are actually saying, I want to go in a short-term apartment because I want to stay there 2 months and I want to take an advantage of the rate when it comes down in the summer. So short-term is something which always perform higher as compared to a normal long-term rental market. And it will keep doing that in every single market, as it's doing right now. And that was a surprise to us because we run a holiday home company, that the occupancy is still sustaining merely because people don't want to take a long-term commitment and they want to replace it with a short-term. So they eventually come in the summer, take advantage of the prices. And once they come into that sort of a cycle, you will see short-term at that time still absorbing a lot of people coming into Dubai, or people who are living in Dubai who doesn't want to give commitment.
We're seeing a lot of people leaving Dubai at this time, and I'm not sure we are seeing them back. I wanted to understand from your point of view, the people, the expats that left to their home country, will we see them coming back to Dubai after all this crisis, after everything will be over?
Oh, sure. We will see everyone coming back to Dubai. And if you see the latest statement, it's been there in the newspaper. If you are leaving Dubai at this time, it's perfectly fine. People are leaving Dubai for psychological reasons, not for financial reasons at this time. Because everybody had a great life till 28th of February. Correct me if I'm wrong. Everybody has money. So what they are doing is they're taking a break. Once the break is over, they would come back. Dubai gives a lifestyle which is not there in 95% of the world. And it doesn't matter which level you are living in. If you are living in Dubai, the lifestyle of Dubai is way better than the rest of the countries across the world. If you're living in Emirates Hills, you have the lifestyle of ultra rich, which is better than any ultra rich lifestyle anywhere else in the world. Now, that itself creates value. Apart from that, the ease of doing business, the ease of living life, the ease of moving around in the city, and the security will bring people back. Yes, there will be a percentage of people who would not come back. But trust me, that will be on the skill set, not on any other perspective.
Okay, so that's due to other reasons, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Let's talk about investors who are, as you said, there are a lot of people here with cash waiting to get it out. but some of them are still sitting on the fence even these days when we're seeing very nice deals running on the market. I'm looking for a apartment myself, so I know. What can you say to investors that are sitting on the fence right now, not investing in this market?
People who are sitting on the fence right now and not investing in the Dubai real estate market are making the biggest mistake.
Why?
Because you have to understand, the moment the Strait of Hormuz solution is out, everybody gets first signal that the stability is just creeping in. And I'm using the word creeping in. Because stability, when it gets settled, the distress disappears. Then the distress remain in the assets which you and I don't want to buy. Do you want to buy a studio in Silicon Oasis overlooking desert and have a distress deal there?
Not sure.
You and I both want good properties to be distressed. They will disappear from the market because there are very few in market. So if you understand, if you're on an edge right now, you should be proactively looking at and getting into the market. It is the month of April where you'll see a heavy buying coming in from all the investors because they know by May, June, the situation might have changed. Because if this situation becomes bigger, even to Indian subcontinent, which we are seeing happening from the gas pipelines and the petrol, then do you really think this is remaining only towards this region? Nobody wants it to go forward. Everybody wants it to come back because everybody has looking at that the economy was doing great and they wanted to keep doing that sort of a stuff again. So from that perspective, the window of distress is very less. If you are now looking at buying, jump in, choose your option, evaluate that, go for a good property because you might not get it again.